What's going on, guys? In the truck again, still headed out. I knocked about 6 properties out. I'm not doing any recording because it takes too much space up on the phone. I got 3 videos that I got to do some editing to, some hyperlapse videos, etc. But I want to talk to you guys about pricing. You got to get it right the first time. I've been doing a few landscape projects this week, and for instance, I did one that was a rock job. I sold a customer in on some rocks from the nursery, pretty much so I can put it down in bulk instead of having to get bags from Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere, because it'll take more time just busting open bags and stuff like that. So I got them at a better price point, buying it in bulk, some 57 granite rocks that I put in his landscape beds around his shrubs and stuff. But I estimated about 3 yards, and I was slightly off. I measured it out right. And what I mean by that, the surface, like the square footage, I measured it out correctly. But what I didn't keep in account for was they have a dip where they have runoff. You know how they have runoff when they don't have gutters on the side of the homes or in the front of the homes? Well, that dip, pretty much, you could tell when I put the rocks on that it was a fair dip there. So me being me, wanting to do the right thing, I filled the dips on both sides of the house, which took a little bit more rocks than I expected. So next thing I got to do is communicate with the customer, because we fell short on the backyard. The backyard, I'm pretty sure we're going to need at least 1.5 yards, which I'm going to pick out right now. I'm going to be doing that solo today, putting down some fabric, then putting down 1.5 yards of granite rocks. But yeah, pricing. So I was thinking, man, when it comes to pricing landscape fabric and pins, they add up if you don't account for it. It's almost necessary to account for every single detail, or you're gonna fall short. And I'm trying to get better at that. I feel like I shoot from the hip a lot, just because I know a roll of landscape fabric could be about 44, maybe 50 bucks for a level 3 from Lowe's or Home Depot. You know, then the pins probably another 20, 30 bucks. But I don't account for those numbers when I'm doing my estimate. When they say, "Oh, can you put down landscape fabric?" I'm like, "Yeah, that'll be $100 bucks, 125 bucks." But if I'm spending $44 or 50 bucks per roll, and they need more than 2 rolls, that's 100 bucks already just in material. I gotta account for my labor, but I'm not gonna charge them to put it down. So I gotta get better at doing that. On this job, I shot it a little short, I would say, but it's still profitable. A lot of hard work. But I'm about to put that, if you can look on the back of my bed there, see that roll? That's a truck unloader, a cargo unloader. I'm gonna lay that down in the bed of my truck, and then I'm gonna have them dump the rocks onto it at the nursery. And then when I get to the site, I'm gonna unhitch my trailer, and I'm gonna pull my truck all the way up to the bed in the backyard, and I'm gonna use the pretty much an unroll, I don't even know, an unroll handle on the side, and it'll unload all the rocks right into the bed, so I don't have to wheelbarrow everything. Being that I'm solo today, I'm already tired because I had a fair amount of properties I did. I did my apartment complex. I did about 5 residentials so far, and I got 5 more residentials left. So 10 properties, and then I got to finish out the rock job. But as of right now, I'm headed to the nursery because they close at 4 o'clock. It's not too far out from my route, but I don't want to risk the chance of them closing. So I'm about to pull up here and go ahead and get the rocks. So I'm prepared after I finish out my mowing, go out there and finish up that so I can get paid. But that's all I got going on today, guys. Get your pricing right when it comes to that landscape fabric. Account for the pins. The pin of 75 count costs, I think, $9.98 at Lowe's or Home Depot. Of course, who want to buy a 75 count? Me, I try not to buy more than what I need. But in this situation, I feel like I should have just bought a 500 count and been done with it. That way I have some for other jobs and I can just charge for, you know, the pins and fabric accordingly. But I'm going to charge my new price with fabric. I'm going to start charging probably $50 per 100 square feet. $50 per 100 square feet. I don't know if that's too high, but I estimated this. The roll of level 3 fabric that comes in a 400 square feet costs $50. So for each 100 feet, I can make basically $200 off a $50 investment. That includes the pins, of course. So that's why I say installed. That's gonna be my new price point for fabric. I'm not shooting myself short anymore. I gotta get my money because they want their project done, and I gotta do it, and I need everything to do it correctly, and I need to charge for it. But I'm just arriving here, guys. About to go pick up some rocks. Be on my way. Later. Keep grinding, keep getting it, guys. Today's Monday. I hope y'all have a good week, and stay tuned.